Hello world, my name is Nicholas Delenk and I'm here to pitch you the platform, Afoundersfriend.com, a platform for founders to collect, collaborate, distribute, and share their stories without losing their authentic voice. So I'm the first president of Slush. I've been in the startup world for a decade. I've been around different founders trying to create content. I've been creating my own content myself using Substack for a couple of years. I've used AI for different types of content creation purposes. I've tested different platforms. And this is ultimately an effort to create something I wished always existed. So you will log into the platform using Google SSO or your email per general. I'm going to use my get story routes email here that may or may not have stories already. It has some stories already. You can add introduction, my tone of voice, and my profile. You can explore existing stories. This you can do without an account already. And but to demonstrate how story creation works, you can go to create new story, where you can upload existing content or you can record new content. The record functionality is using 11 Labs speech to text model, super effective even with the worst content. However, in order to demonstrate that, it will hijack the mic here. So I recorded a existing demo or a demo file for use. So here it's transcribing the content with the Level Labs model. Shout out to Canva for the inspirational quotes idea, highly inspirational. Here I will tag myself so it will add appropriate context to the story. I'll press continue and it will show me the transcript and I will save and continue this without editing it because it's good enough or I don't feel it needs to be clean. I'm not going to use it as such for other purposes. It will generate a title for it, a summary, and then I can add supporting assets. So I can use my library or I can use other assets to uh, enrich the story. So here I will add a link to my personal web page for context. So I need a new tab to do that. Um, and here we go. Founder's friend. This is me. And I will go back to the previous tab to add the link and I will tell it to weave it into the story. So I'm essentially assembling context to the story right here. Then I will create a full story out of it. It will identify themes I want to use. I'll use all themes identified. I will use a reflective essay type to construct it and the two assets earlier constructed. I will use my tone of voice and I will use the title suggestion and now it's generating the story. And it's picking up the image content, the link content, and now it's writing my story. It's using an open router connection where I can get Claude in to do the actual writing. And the user interface here has been inspired by the app I created for the same purposes. I called it Story Routes, and this was only for writing, not for distributing as such. Hence, the interface has already been worked upon and the workflow has been validated quite a bunch of times with different types of use cases and users previously, and I feel super confident about it. There's some skills embedded in the project that iterates the and checks this tone of voice and checks whether or not the actual themes I want to incorporate are incorporated in the output. So that's why this particular story is taking a bit longer than usual, as I assume it's iterating upon and making sure all of the content I wanted to have in the story is actually being constructed and inserted into the story. Um, so here we go. This is actually Taking a lot longer than expected. Still writing. Should probably edit this out. Okay, now it's saving a fine line. So looks pretty good. Inserted picture, checking the content. Mm, it inserted the links, look good. I could share this for a review. I could create social media platforms. I could save and exit, but for demo purposes, let's simply publish it. And here it is. So published another story. This link is distributed um, on the internet, so it's a direct URL, and you could go and see it there. Amazing. I'll add this to the project.